All right. This is part two. Welcome again, as usual, ladies and gentlemen. This is part two of our information on Alcoholics Anonymous. Okay. The last time that I was here, I spoke about what AA does not do. Okay. This video is going to be a little shorter. Okay. I'm going to pick up right where I left off before. And we're at members from court programs and treatment facilities. Okay. In recent years, AA groups have welcomed many new members from court programs and treatment settings. Some have come to AA voluntarily, others under a degree of pressure. In our pamphlet, How AA Members Cooperate, the following appears. We cannot discriminate against any prospective AA member, even if he or she comes to us under pressure from the court, an employer, or any agency. Although the strength of our program lies in the voluntary nature of AA membership in AA, many of us first attend meetings because we're forced to. That means it's all right. It's okay. Either by someone else or by inner discomfort. For myself, it was inner discomfort. But I sat in rooms with many, many people who were there and sent by the courts. And we all left the same way. We all left with our hearts being healed. So AA really just wants you in the rooms. You get in the rooms, you got a chance. You got a chance to find out who you really are. Get in these rooms. Okay. Who made the referral to AA is not what AA is interested in. We don't care how you come to us. It is the problem drinker who is our concern. We cannot predict who will recover, nor who comes in the room. We can't predict that. We can't predict who comes to the meetings. We can't predict who's going to get it. We can't predict when that light bulb is going to go off. Bing, you finally going to stop drinking. For me, that light bulb didn't go off for over 20 years. I mean, you never know. You never know. That's why the rooms are open for alcoholics to come in. Because our concern is the problem drinker. That's our concern. So we want the problem drinker to come in. We cannot, again, predict who will recover, nor have we the authority to decide how recovery should be sought by any other alcoholic. That means that we don't have the authority to decide your path as an alcoholic. It's your path. It's only up to us to get you the information. And that's what we love to do. And that's what I saw in the Radiant one, Raymond T. Raymond T loves alcoholics, but he's not going. He didn't coddle me. It's like, look, here's the information. I'm a veteran. I want you to have it, but it's up to you. I'm gonna give you the information. And the reason why everyone calls him Radiant is because this guy, he just radiates positivity. Positivity. I had to have that in my life. I had to have it. And he didn't make me take it. He just was being himself, which is what I plan to do here. I'm going to put the information out and I'm going to be me. And, sometimes I might laugh a bit or joke a bit because, I don't know, I can be foolish at times. But, AA is people reaching out to people, helping people. AA is people reaching out to people and helping people. So thanks to the radio one, Raymond T. And thanks to my sponsor, Big Tommy. Big Tommy's smaller than me, but everybody call him Big Tommy. It's funny. I know why they call him Big Tommy now. It's because of his heart. Big Tommy got a big heart. Big Tommy's a little dude, but he got a big heart. Thank you, Big Tommy. That's my sponsor. Okay, back to getting serious. Proof of attendance in meetings. Okay, sometimes the referral source asks for proof, like I say, like a treatment facility or a group home, or group participation. Can be done in different ways. There's no set procedure. The nature and extent of any group's involvement in the process is entirely up to the individual. Okay, some groups are with the consent of the prospective member, have an AA member acknowledge attendance on a slip that has been furnished by the referral source. The referral person is responsible for returning that proof and attendance. That means if you're at a group home or group facility and they give you a sheet, signing sheet, you're responsible for that signing sheet. So if you lose it, they're going to ask you, which signing sheet? I lost it. Well, you can't act like you just lost it, like you lost your homework and you in third grade. This is serious business when it comes to courts, when it comes to these group homes. They're really reaching out to help you, and you have to reach out and help yourself as well. And part of that is keeping your attendance sheet and turning it in to your representative. If you're supposed to do that, then that's what you do. One thing about AA is we take direction here. We have to learn all over again. We have to start all over with learning how to take direction. And part of that learning how to take direction for most of our people who are in these programs is turning your sheet in to your program counselor, whatever. Again, these programs don't work directly with AA. They don't work directly with us, but we understand that the alcoholic needs to learn how to take direction again. So get all your proof of attendance cards in. They are important because every little bit is part of your recovery. Okay, proof of attendance at these meetings is not part of AA. Like I said before, each group is autonomous. That means any AA group that you go to, they run their meetings the way they want to run. Autonomous. They run the way they want. Also, when I say words, if you guys don't understand them, please either have your dictionary out, or if you're already online, look the word up online. But it's very important that we look up words that we don't understand. Okay. Each group has the right to choose whether or not to sign court slips. So if you attend a meeting and they don't sign court slips, find another alternative. Find another alternative. A lot of people now have phones. Take your cell phone out. Take a picture of yourself right in front of the building. It's proof. Also, when you take a picture of your cell phone, they have a time stamp and a date stamp. Proof. All you have to do is prove to the group where you are that you went to the meeting. Okay? But you also have to think, and if you need that court card signed, you can talk to somebody. It's going to be somebody around. Okay? Talk to somebody. Okay, in some areas, attendees report on themselves at the request of the referring agency, and thus alleviate breaking AA members' autonomy. What that means is, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. Sometimes I can get ahead of myself. At the request of the referring agency, the thus alleviate breaking the AA members' anonymity, which is very important to AA members. Okay, what that means is sometimes the group will let the person sign it themselves. But it depends on the group. Talk to your group counselor about that. And if you do experience having a problem, if you do go to a meeting and they don't sign court cards, go back, tell your counselor that. Tell your counselor I tried. They don't do it that way. Is it okay if I sign it myself? One thing we're learning in AA is we're learning how to communicate better, and we're learning how to open up and say what is on our mind and say what we feel. So I would suggest that you use open dialogue, or try and use open dialogue. Okay? Now, our literature. There is an AA conference approved literature. Okay? AA has a conference every year, and in the conference they approve the literature that is available in English and in French and in Spanish. In addition, copies of all of our literature is in a catalog, and if you want it, please write or call our General Service Office. And all of this information on contact information for the General Service Office is on the website, and hopefully you're still on the website now, and you can go on the website and you can check that. Also, more literature is the AA Grapevine. AA Grapevine is a monthly international journal. That means this journal goes out all over the world every month. It's known as Our Meeting in Print. Our Meeting in Print. Okay, it features many interesting stories about recovery from alcoholism, written primarily by AA members. That's the great thing about it. And that's the great thing about this program is AA members that are sharing their experience, their strength, and their hope. Experience, strength, and hope. Is a useful introduction and ongoing link to AA's diverse fellowship and wealth of recovery experience. The Spanish language magazine La Vina is published bi-monthly, and I hope I said that right. I did take a Spanish in college. La Vina. It's pronounced La Viña. La Viña. Or in English, the vine. Is that cool or what? La Viña. Okay, for Grapevine information or to order a subscription to either the Grapevine or La Viña, you can call area code 222. You can call area code 212-870-3404, or you can fax area code 212-870-3301. The website is www.aagrapevine.org. www.aagrapevine, altogether, aagrapevine.org. Now, in conclusion, the primary purpose of AA is to carry its message of recovery to the alcoholic seeking help. Almost every alcoholism treatment tries to help the alcoholic remain his or her sobriety, regardless of the road we follow. We all head for the same destination: recovery of the alcoholic person. Together, we can do what none of us could accomplish alone. We can serve as a source of personal experience and be an ongoing support system for recovering alcoholics. Again, the address, which is on the website, AA World Services Incorporated, P.O. Box 459, Grand Central Station, New York, New York, 10163. The telephone number is 212-870-3400. That's 212-870-3400. Website again, www.aa.org. www.aa.org. That concludes our information on Alcoholics Anonymous. Take this information and please just do what you will with it. I learned from the Radiant One, Raymond T, to provide the information, and it's up to the people. So again, thank you for your time. If you haven't already been to the website, www.aa.org, donate. Donate directly to AA. Also, I have a donate button myself. I ask that you donate, make a donation for myself, just because of if you're led to, if you're led to do this, if you're led to, then do. But I'm fine. I'm good. My higher power is doing things for me today that I couldn't do for myself. So again, thank you for this time, and catch us on our next either Big Book study or AA meeting. Peace and blessings.